So we're gonna talk about kind of what happened at Astroworld, which is like a festival in Houston, right? So by this artist Travis Scott. Everybody fucking knows who Travis Scott is. He's worked with like Kid Cudi, Kanye, all these big artists. Of course, he's like has a big career, and he does this festival. He's done it like 3 times.
Yeah.
This was the 3rd time that it's been done in Houston. It's been done in Houston every year. I feel like I'm giving you too much info, but basically,
everybody knows.
Everybody knows who Travis Scott is and what Astroworld is.
Yeah.
People went to this concert, and they died. At a concert,
Wild.
they got smashed to death by other people.
Yeah.
People
broke into the gates and just like when Travis came on, they just crowded that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, how crazy is that? People are fucking animals.
His
it's all those
fans-
young people, dude.
His fans are out of control.
Agreed.
Because I went to a show maybe like 3 weeks before, and we were like moshing and all that shit. And like, if somebody fell, you picked them up.
Yeah, you gotta be.
That's how we do it in my days.
Bro. Because listen, stepping on people and
It's
shit,
crazy.
bro. You know what's really been
To
like?
see
I've
Travis.
been thinking about just to see Travis Scott, for no reason.
You can
dude.
see him at the Galleria on a Tuesday.
That shit is ridiculous, dude. And like, imagine the people that went home and were like, "Damn, like I kind of remember stepping on somebody."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There must have been a lot of those people, thousands of those.
Why
people.
wouldn't they do
Yeah.
anything?
Because
they're just weird.
Like I think like the whole
they're
thing
too hyped, I guess, and like so. And you off them drugs and shit.
Nah,
You're
bro,
super
I don't
duper
know,
hyped.
man.
Like
it's to me, it's like
that's mean.
the
That's
whole thing
like just bad
shows
shit.
it's a lack of human decency. Like people don't give a fuck about each other enough to even think like maybe we should look and see if the guy on the ground is okay.
Yeah.
Because people are too busy in their own heads trying to enjoy the concert.
But it's
whatever.
also like people are pushing you from behind.
That's fair.
So you can't even. You really just.
I was gonna say,
you
that's
have
a
no
fair
other
point,
thing
too.
like you can do.
And
And
that's
then who do you
crazy
tell?
too. Like at a certain point, when are you gonna be like, okay, maybe I can't push forward. Let's just right here is fine. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
that's just hard, bro.
I think you can't
But
move at all because
I
there's
was-
so many.
No,
people.
but I'm saying like one of the people at the back gonna stop and be like, all right,
They
this
don't-
is
they
too
don't
much.
stop, bro.
Yeah,
I was
they
at
just
the-
just don't stop.
2 years ago,
If I
I was
push
at
hard
the,
enough, I'll get up there.
I was at the Tyler the Creator concert, and it's a bunch of fucking people that were just in the back that were like, "Fuck it, we're getting to the front." And so it just becomes like a thing where you just gotta like either hold your ground, and I'm big, I'm like a tree, so I can stand my ground. But some people is little, so like it gets tough, bro. It gets hard to like move around and like maneuver.
I bet.
And
People
with
taking
that,
them
it gets
kids
hard to
there.
breathe.
Hard as fuck to breathe.
Because the air gets really hot and compressed, and because people are smashing into your body, you feel like the air is being crushed out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really get a good breath of air.
So then people
There's been
pass
times.
out.
There's been times where I've been at shows. I'm like, bro, I had to step out because I can't breathe.
Absolutely.
And there's kids there. One of the kids that
Wild.
died was 12. And another one, it was a 10-year-old kid, but I think he got paralyzed for life.
That's
How
fucking
fucking
sucks.
nuts is that, bro? All the people
That's
that got
crazy.
300 people injured.
That's crazy, man.
9 people now dead. That's
So-
crazy stuff, dude.
I was watching a YouTube video from this guy. I don't remember what his channel is called, but shout out to whoever he is. He's a lawyer, and he owns like this big law firm I think it's here in Houston. And he's basically been analyzing the case on YouTube in terms of like how it's going to ramp up and like tracking how many lawsuits are being open. Right now, there's more than 100 lawsuits open, are being pursued for Travis Scott or Live Nation or a combination of both.
Yeah, they're going to get a nice class action going.
And the lawyer was basically saying that because of the amount of like, because he was like looking into the names that are like, like being like representing these people.
Yeah.
Like the law firms. He's looking into the law firm names. And some of them are really, really big. Like
Yeah.
big enough names to where they wouldn't take a case they know they're going to lose.
Yeah.
Like they know they're going to win it if they take it. Like that's how big some of these firms are.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Settlement City.
Exactly.
man.
I'm
I mean-
saying, so I was talking to Gio about this earlier. I think Travis Scott's done.
Nah,
I
that
think
boy,
he's
he
fucked.
alright.
You think I don't think he's fucked.
He not
I think he's
fucked.
fucked.
But it's gonna be a good while before he starts doing some shit. Let's speaking of that, let's get to the real meat and potatoes.
To the meat and potatoes of the
You
conversation.
know what I mean? Is it his fault? How much of this blame do you put on Travis Scott?
It's a
'Cause
combination of terrible events and bad planning.
bad
combination.
planning, but like
But
at the end of the day, it trickles down.
I'ma
to
be
Travis
honest.
Scott.
I would be honest, back in my day. Nah, I'm playing. But like, bro, that's half and half. Not people dying or not people getting hurt, but that's kind of festival culture.
Yeah,
Like-
just too many people, man.
And especially at Astroworld, bro, I saw a video before like everything happened of people like breaking the gates down again, and I was like, bro, this is getting old. Like, are y'all like not tired of doing this? Like,
I saw a
every
tweet that was
time?
like, this video is telling me that I'm too old for this type of shit. And
Not
it was like
even
people
that.
just pushing the gate over and like running over each other and shit. And I'm like, bro, this
it's
is
not even
crazy.
that. It's just like, bro, y'all do this every time.
Yeah.
Like,
They don't fuck it up, man.
Yeah,
You're just
man.
fucking it up, you know?
As a 25-year-old man, I can't find a reason for myself to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Never.
Like, I'm a civilized person. There's no need for me to fucking jump over a gate and risk getting caught by the police to go see a Travis Scott concert.
I love Tame Impala. I would have never, ever in my life been a part of that shit.
Yeah, it
I
just doesn't
saw-
make any sense.
I saw them. They were coming. And I was like, okay, I guess I can't go. All right. I got other shit I could do.
Yeah, that's how it be. So
Yeah.
if I were to dedicate, like, how much I think percentage is his fault,
Oh God.
I would say about, like, 30-40%.
Really?
40%.
On Travis?
Yeah, not all of it, but not nothing.
You know where I stand. I'm putting 70% on Live Nation, and I'm putting. I'll give Travis. I'll give Travis 15 and the fans 15.
Yeah, the fans are definitely
Fans
lots of
fans
blame.
are getting a percentage too.
Fans
from
need
me.
a percentage.
because they're the ones that just kept pushing.
But my shit is
forward
on
and all that
Live
type of
Nation
shit.
and the people that was running the event and
Absolutely.
like
They
the
get the
team
majority.
behind everything.
Yeah.
But you got kids yelling at cameramen talking about, yo, stop the show.
Yeah,
Like,
they're on. It's crazy, bro.
It's
They're on
wild.
the stage and they're just like turning their backs to him and shit.
And Travis Scott was playing for 37 minutes after it was declared like a mass casualty event. Like, I guess
it's a lot going on.
It shows like the people. I think the biggest thing is like I don't think he personally can like. I don't think it's fair to give him 100% of the blame
not at all.
because like I think it's more to blame the people around him, the people who he has setting the shit up. Because
Yeah.
Travis Scott's not the one booking security. He's not the one like ordering food or making sure you have enough medical personnel. He's not doing any of that shit. He
Yeah.
has like people who work for him who do that. So those people, they didn't prepare enough for a show with that many people and a show that is worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Gio and I were doing the math. Like the tickets alone are about $70 to $80 million worth of money they're gonna get, and then food,
Yeah.
like parking, merch, everything else. They're probably gonna walk away with at least almost 200 mil,
Yeah.
That's insane,
150 to
dude.
200.
Yeah.
That is, and it can't be expensive. I mean, you're just renting out a
Yes.
fucking grass.
It don't
Exactly.
take, it's not
Lot,
that
you
expensive.
So
know?
they cut corners. That's what I think. They cut
Yeah.
corners on security. Like,
Oh yeah, paramedics, all that shit.
I saw
water. They said there was a lot of people said there was no water anywhere.
Yeah,
That's
there's-
insane
Yeah.
that there was
How-
no water
and
there.
it's
Water
daytime. You're out there for hours, dude.
And you know Travis,
know-
you know the type of shows he puts
Just
on.
thinking about it, like, dude, that many people, 50K, 50,000
I think
people,
there were more,
and
but
they're
they had
all
more.
trying to get into just where Travis Scott is, dude. That's way too
It's
many
crazy.
people. That's way too many people.
yeah,
Imagine being in a crowd of 50,000. But you went before.
I did.
How
I
many
went,
was
I went-
that?
I
How
went to the
many-
first Astroworld. That one was like 25,000 people.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
so
even
this is
that,
double.
like, so when I went, I was like kind of near the front too. Like I did kind of what they did, but I went to the front and like it started to get packed, and like you can kind of feel like people's like elbows in your side,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and that's kind of uncomfortable. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't to the point where I couldn't breathe.
Okay.
Like I just felt like kind of uncomfortable, but I wasn't like freaking out.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people around me though who were like maybe they were off of drugs or maybe they were just sensitive to like close spaces. They were freaking out. Like girls were telling their boyfriends like, "Hey, I can't do this. We have to go to the back. Like
Yeah.
I can't breathe."
Dude's like, come on, no.
I remember it was this group of guys, this dude with his bros, and he must have been off something, I don't know, but he was freaking out. Like he was like, guys, I can't do this. People are too close to me. I can't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
Like people are too close to me. People are too close to me. And they were like, chill out, bro. He's coming out in 10 minutes. Chill out.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
coming out in 10
And I was like,
minutes.
damn, these are bad friends. Like, I was just looking at him. I was like, damn, these guys are just like, chill out, bro. Like this guy's like freaking the fuck out. And
See, I don't know
then
if I could do that shit. Yeah.
it starts
Man.
and like people just start like surging and you
Yes.
just start, you can't control your movement. So you like where you're walking, you can't control that because
Just all rocking
yeah,
together.
it's just all pushing like a wave and you just get pushed and like the air starts to get really tight and it gets like thick and warm. And I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this. So I moved like to the back
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's not worth it to fucking pass out.
It's just that
Yeah.
culture, man. That culture is just bad.
It's just
just bad.
it's not even comfortable, yeah. And and you know where the blame comes in for Travis a lot too is like the encouragement, you know. And my man's like, there's a lot of videos of. I mean, listen, a lot of people encourage that sort of shit, but like, there's a lot of videos of them like.
No,
with,
he
like-
does, he does, he
There's
does.
like fucking like siren lights and shit of people like trying to get to other people,
It's-
and he's just looking at it like, oh, like
Two
he's just looking down at it like you can tell that he
100.
knows something is wrong, but like he's still. I don't know.
$200 million is at stake.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna cancel that show.
But think about
So
the
much
fucking
money.
Think about the bitch ass guy who was dancing on top of the fucking
That's what I'm
ambulance car.
saying.
Crazy shit, dude.
These fucking people, bro.
Like
These people are
that's-
insane.
That's just
That's no compassion,
huge,
bro.
yeah, lack of regard for other humans.
it doesn't matter
Like,
where the car is going. The fact that there's a car with sirens on, bro.
Yeah.
you
And you
should
know
not
they
be
were getting
dancing on top of
pissed.
that.
They're probably please, like, get off, please.
Yeah.
You're fucking blocking me, bro.
If you
Yep,
watch
yep.
the videos, like the driver is telling them, like, get off, get the fuck off, like, get off.
And they're just up
Nothing.
there singing sicko mode.
Dancing, jumping around on there.
You know?
My thing about Travis is that he does encourage that. He can't get away from that because this is not the first time that he's like had some shit happen like that before.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's also like, bro, you're on stage and it's like a sea of people watching you, and it's just lights going off, sounds are all around you, bro. He has stage direction for his shows,
yeah.
so he has places where he needs to be on the stage at certain times. So he can't like, it's a lot of shit that he has to, do to perform for all these people.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Because, yeah, in those videos where I would see where he was noticing what was going on, I was like, I don't know. I don't know who to blame this on. Like, I
Fair
don't know.
enough. But he
What?
went to Dave and Buster's after party.
I was
See,
about to
that's
say that.
crazy.
This is
Isn't
David
that-
Buster's with
Okay,
Drake.
Let me tell you something.
Insane.
If at least one person died, he had to have known